So you've made a sale on eBay, and then shortly afterwards, you get a cancellation request. Sounds kind of odd, but Michael has definitely figured out what's going on, at least in our case. He's sharing that today, along with a bit of a caution because we found a couple of glitchy things going on in the back room there, and still trying to figure some things out.
All right, so last night we had somebody finally buy our Peter Pan shirt, and we've had this T-shirt forever. I thought this was going to be something that was going to sell quickly, and it did not. But um, to much of our dismay, moments later we got a cancellation. So I know what's happening because I've been tempted to do the same thing. Somebody used our listing as a comp. And when they use our listing as a comp, then eBay says, hey, somebody looked at your listing and they might be interested. So then it gives me the opportunity to send them an offer, which I did. And they accepted the offer, but they were confused. The offer was coming from me for them to buy my shirt. What they thought was somebody was making an offer to buy their shirt.
So the offer was from one seller to another seller,
Exactly.
not realizing who the other party was.
Yeah. So first of all, step one is to really pay attention because you'll see that there's seller offers, which is different than you sending somebody an offer, and you need to pay attention and not accept it because you might accidentally buy something. So that's what happened, and we just immediately canceled. So I mean, it was like seconds later, and we approved the cancellation. You would think, hey, did it automatically relist that? Or is there a button for me to automatically relist that? Um, and you should always double check and see what happened. In this case, um, Hope is the one who approved the cancellation, and she said, "Hey, it did not give me an option to relist." So I thought, that's interesting. Let me go see if I can find it. Now, let me throw something in there before I forget to mention it. The downside of somebody accidentally purchasing something, or whether they buy it and decide to return it, is that it wipes all of your views and your watchers, and it resets you to 0. So I want to show you on the screen, which may be a little hard to do this way, and she might have to screenshot some stuff for you. What I did was I went looking for this shirt. You can see here where I'm in active listings, and I've gone back and I have found it because when I searched for it in active listings, so I couldn't remember the SKU number right off the top of my head, so I just put in Peter Pan because I've only got one Peter Pan shirt. And when I searched for Peter Pan, guess what? This did not show up. It went completely blank. And I was like, well, then that means it was not listed. So, how did I find it? Go up to orders, go down to cancellations, click cancellations. Now it gets a little more complicated than that because then it's like open cancellations. That's not what I was looking for. An open cancellation means that somebody sent a cancellation request and I have not responded yet. But in this case, it was open. I mean, it was what have we already canceled? So I push canceled. Guess what? There's that shirt.
Peter Pan.
And it says canceled. And you don't really see anything about like why is that still here? Because I already fixed this problem. But you notice, hey, wait a minute. There's this shirt, and there's a really nice blazer, and another really nice blazer, and a really cool Star Wars cardigan that I thought would already sell that hasn't sold yet. So then you click on details, and when you do that, all that do is tells you, yeah, this order is canceled. So that wasn't super helpful. So then I go back, and then I clicked on here. Now this time, um, you would think it would say something different because it says you sold this, which was yesterday, but not really because they canceled. Then it says the payment for this item has been canceled and it's asking me to relist it, which I've already done. Still not super helpful, so you can't trust anything. So what I had to do, I had to go in here and look for what I did to fix my not listed deal was I did click this button, but also this is where you can see where your SKU number is. So let me just go back and give a different example. Here's one that I fixed this one just now. Here's one I haven't fixed. I click on this one. Guess what? It says the payment for this item has been canceled, relisted. Well, this one is a 1957 one. Now, I haven't done anything with this one. This is my
Okay, what do you
SKU.
mean by 1957?
That's my custom label.
Okay.
1957. Okay, so y'all need to hang with me now. So I'm going to hit sell. I'm going to go back to my active listings. I'm going to type in 1957. Oh, voila. For whatever reason, that one is listed. Okay. So you think, well, maybe that other deal was just a fluke. So I don't really need to check all the other ones. Well, who knows? So look, once again, I don't have any open cancellations. So I need to go to the ones that I did cancel. And I'm going to go to, here's a super nice Brooks Brothers jacket, blazer. Okay. Wondering why this one hasn't sold yet. So I click on this. And once again, it's telling me the same thing that it tells me on all the other ones. So I'm like, okay, custom label 2956. 2956. So once again, hang on with me. I'm going back here to my active listings. And I'm going to type in 2956, enter. Well, look at there. Jacket is not listed.
Might be the reason why it
Might
hasn't
be the
sold.
reason why a Brooks Brothers jacket, a navy blazer that everybody wants, the navy blazer, and it's a Brooks Brothers, is not sold because it's not even listed. So now.
So how long do you think it has not been listed?
Oh, I can tell you how long it's not been listed by
Since it was canceled?
Because it was canceled. So, and remember now, I had a ton of people look at this blazer, had a ton of watchers on this blazer.
So all your watchers,
all that was gone.
Views disappeared.
Once again, I'm going back here. I'm going to canceled. So that Brooks Brothers has been. Oh, I just saw it somewhere else. Since December the 20th.
Oh my gosh.
Almost a month. No, more than a month.
Almost 2 months.
Almost 2 months. 2 months. I know that jacket should have sold by now. And then I can go on. But here, now you think, oh, well, I just have 4 of those to fix, right? How long has this been going on? Look up here where it says, this is only showing me my last 90 days.
Oh.
All right. So let's just go back 18 months. Oh, look at there.
So all of these items we think are listed.
Why that Columbia?
Probably not.
Still hasn't sold. That was a great jacket. Look at here. A Rock Revival. Pair of pants. Pair of jeans. Great items. This one is still okay, but like this was a great. So you get my point. So just saying.
Go check your canceled items.
Go check your canceled items, and you got to get into canceled, not pending, and back it up as far as it'll let you go back and look, because who knows how many items you have that are not listed and have been zeroed out because somebody bought it and canceled it.
And most likely, pretty much all of those cancellations were probably sellers who were looking at yours to get a comp
and
or do confused. A sell similar. Yeah.
Got confused because eBay told me you were a potential customer. I sent you an offer. You accepted it and went, whoops, My bad.
Uh-huh.
And what that did was it wiped me out, and I had no idea that these items have been sitting here. I've heard people talk about this other time. I don't know why I got some items. I found them and they're not listed. Here's one of the reasons.
Well, there you have it.
Tip for the day.
Tip for the day.
Go
Check
check
your canceled items.
now.